What's up, Soil brothers, Soil sisters?
Soil Family.
What's going on?
Oh, wrong thing. Today is Friday, y'all. Let's see who we got in here. My Renaissance grandma.
What's up, Soil sister?
Swoop like me. Hey now.
What's up, Swoop?
Let me see. There was some more people in here.
What's that?
Trying
Dark
to see.
Lord.
360 Alaskan Life.
What's going on? What's a new name?
It's
One
been a
name?
while.
Florida Life. Yeah. It must have been a while. 360 Alaskan Life. Okay.
Petting a tiger through the fence. All right, you enjoy that. What's up? Why? I wonder why it's showing up like that.
Like what?
Double. I don't know. But anyhow,
What's up, fam?
it is
Friday.
finally Friday.
Yes.
It's been a week with these crybabies, but we getting there.
Yeah. So our female is in heat. So our male is going absolutely crazy.
Absolutely.
So he whining and chasing behind her, won't give her a break. She ready to rip his butt off.
Yeah, she's sick of it. I've been in. Okay, I might have to block them. All right, so y'all in the ads. What's up, Team Happy, Indiana Jackson,
What's up?
Soil Family? So what we talking about today?
Well, we're talking about spring preparedness. Yeah, so with us, our spring comes sooner than later. I know a lot of people got plenty of time, but knowing having a plan of action, knowing what you're gonna do, come spring,
Oh,
makes a difference.
y'all make sure y'all wish internet cousin a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bro, mama.
What's up, bro? Cheers to you, Soil brother.
Yes. So everybody know, bro. If you don't, you need to know.
If you don't know now, you know. Well, yeah, get to know our Soil brother. I wonder why it's coming up like that's weird. But okay. Hey, Sue, LP.
Yo, what's up, Sue?
So now is the time. Can't wait for springtime. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so we only got a few months,
It's
maybe
still
two.
springish.
Or
It's
three.
springish here now.
Yeah. So I think we're supposed to get 59 for the low tonight and like 77 for the high tomorrow. So, hey, that's good growing weather there.
Yeah, it was 108
In the
in the
greenhouse.
greenhouse today.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about having a greenhouse in the south is you definitely got to keep your eye on it because it'll burn everything up in there when the sun come out.
Yes.
So we have to make sure we open the doors and let it air out in there so everything can breathe.
But guys, I'm telling you, y'all, I mean, this time of year always been a little stressful for me because I love seeing my plants grow and produce. How much better I feel knowing that my plants are still out there producing and growing. And I know they're going to have, for the first time, I know all my tropicals are going to have a boost at the beginning of spring and can grow all through summer.
They already got a boost.
I'm excited. It makes me feel amazing. I could just go out there and watch and look and see what's going on. And I feel like I'm in growing season. So
so you're saying you don't feel as depressed as you usually do in the wintertime?
Yes, because hey, while brassicas are okay, they're not my love. They're not my cup of tea. I love growing them, but they don't give me that spark like my trees do, like my tropical plants do. So I love the fact that I can go out there and see them growing still.
What's up, Team Happy? I meant to put this thing on a delay, but I didn't. I don't know why it's jumping like that. It's like real weird. I'm down in Southern California at a friend's place with tigers. It's nice. That sounds nice.
I don't know.
Lions, tigers, and bears. Wintertime does make one more depressed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, especially when you grow on tropicals because they're not happy with the cold. Sunshine topics. What's up, soil sister? Don't be talking trash about my collard. Look, that's how I feel about my broccoli. I know they sick of me already because I be out there watching them all the time.
Hey, they all fine and good, but you know, hey,
Oh,
when it comes to growing some,
that's spoon.
what's up, spoke? Where? Where
He said, "What's up, sis and black? Miss
at?
y'all."
What's up, man?
Don't
Yeah,
nobody
when it
call
comes,
us sis and well,
yeah,
yeah,
that's cool.
sis and black.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. When I fell in love with growing tropicals, banana trees, to be exact, everything else came afterwards.
Mm,
And I eat my veggies. I love growing them. Most of the stuff I love growing is edible because it's dual purpose. You actually get the love and the experience and the calmness from growing, and you get to eat with it what you're growing.
mm.
So I love that. But man, something about the tropicals and my banana plants haven't even got hit bad yet. They're not growing as fast, but it's still green.
They looking good. Say hello to your soil auntie.
What's up, Auntie?
So down under fella, I want to mention him because he in here was in Flow have live the other day.
I was
I
okay.
was like, oh man, somebody over here I know. So yeah, what's up down under fella?
Hey, what's going on, fam?
Fuller, fuller. I always say fella.
Fuller.
We appreciate you. But go ahead.
Is he from Australia?
I'm not sure. I'm sure, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
What's up, Team Happy? Thank you all for hitting the thumbs up, sharing us out
Yes, we
as you
appreciate
guys
y'all. We
do.
appreciate y'all. So one of the things that you have to put your mind to is actually having a plan for what you're gonna do for the spring. You can't just wait for the spring to come and decide to do. Especially for our seed heads, we got to get those plants started early.
A little early.
Yeah, so the grow lights and the greenhouses and all that stuff, get them plants nice and healthy before. But first, you got to find out what exactly is it that you're gonna be growing. What seeds do you need? Where are you gonna put them?
Hmm.
You know.
Yeah, it's a thought process
Hmm.
because if you're anything like me, you'll definitely overthink what you want to plant. Now, last year we wasn't seed heads. Well, until y'all turned us into seed heads. And now I have a
What's up, Cassandra?
bag full of seeds and a dresser full of seeds that we go through to see what all do we want to plant. Now we know we want stuff for the bees. I got this thing on reverse, so everything is backwards. But of course, we want to drop things like bee balm because my husband is raising bees now. We got to make sure that they are happy all the time. So planning now, will save you from freaking out later,
Yep.
knowing
So
what you want, not being able to find Roma seeds. Like we were
yeah,
having hard time finding certain varieties. So I think my husband agreed. If you start now, you can find some of the things that you won't be able to find
yeah.
in a couple months.
Mhm. Especially some of the things we can actually go ahead and start growing in February, March. A lot of y'all still won't be able to get going, but hopefully our starts be nice and full.
Yeah,
So come a certain time of year, we can go ahead and start harvesting because our summers are no joke. They're too hot for most things, and the bugs are horrible.
yeah,
So they will eat through a lot of stuff. So we can go ahead and get that stuff down in the ground, get them groceries growing,
yeah.
get them picked, get them in the freezer, and we can actually start with something that can tolerate our
Tag,
summer.
Tag and B got bees. We have 9 hives and have raised bees
Woo!
for still learning every year.
Yeah.
And what did lady saying when we went to class the other night?
Hmm. Gonna always keep learning.
Keep learning. She
She
said
said
in
about what year?
3 years you'll find out that you don't know nothing. That's the blessing of a community.
Yes, yes. So, guys, y'all saw the live today. One of the things I did do is just check my hive. I know from talking to uh, Beehive
Mhm.
Homestead that my temperatures were good enough to go into my hive. So at a certain temperature, you don't really want to open it up and expose them to a cold weather, which we not having too much of.
Not
Uh,
right now.
yeah. So the last time I looked into my hive, my box was full of nectar and some cap honey, and there was a lot of brood in there also. So I was almost to the point where I wasn't really concerned about whether they were going to be good for the winter because I'm like, they got plenty in here to eat. Went in there today, and I think it's only been a 2 to 3 weeks since I went in last.
Yeah.
They have almost eaten through all their reserves. There was still some cap honey in there. There was some mature brood in there. I didn't see no babies. I was concerned about that. And I didn't see the queen,
So
which and I'm not.
the brood is the babies.
Well, they got different stages.
Mm.
So the I didn't see the little rice, the little when she just laid them,
Okay.
couple day old. Uh, so not to say they wasn't there, I didn't see them. So I might have to look in there again just to make sure. And I didn't see the queen, so that's alarming. So I'm gonna get with Beehive Homestead, and we're gonna check that out. But I mean, I was amazed, like how in the world can it change that much in
In
that
this little
little a
town.
time?
Yeah, and the bees are so little. Like
They're kind of small. Yes, like they're all brand new. So I don't know if mine took off.
the bees,
Yeah.
they are busy. They
Well, I don't know if they took off and I got new bees in there, and I don't have a queen. I don't know, but we're gonna be in Beehive gonna look into it. It's still a lot of them, but
yeah.
it's I don't know. I'm a little concerned, but I'm glad I actually went in there today because I wouldn't have knew that they were lacking in what they needed.
Yeah.
So I did go ahead and supplement them with some whatever you call that stuff. It's not sugar water, but
Sweet
it's
something.
it's something for
It's
them.
something for the bees. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was terrified. 360 Alaskan said I was terrified of bees until we had our own help with my fears.
Mm.
So today is the closest, well, other than in the car, that I have been to them, and I wasn't as afraid as I usually am. Now, a couple times I was swat, or if I felt something touch me, I was like, "Let me back up," but I'm still afraid.
She did good. I
So
mean, she was the one that was filming that video, and she didn't have a suit on at all.
yeah,
So
nothing.
for her to get that close was crazy for me because
Yeah,
she stayed clear of them bees
yeah.
for the longest.
I usually keep my distance, but I felt kind of comfortable. They were going crazy
Hey,
once you
Felicia.
took. She had a tour too. I was checking that out. I was
Mm.
like, oh, okay. I said, I need some plantain for Bobby bee stings coming up
Y'all
soon.
saw I was suited up, suited and booted.
I had nothing on, and I was worried. But when he got down to the last box, that's when they got a little rowdy. I was like, okay, I mean, mind my business. I eat a lot of honey,
Mhm.
so
Guys, what's exciting is they say, honey from Hawaii is the most expensive honey because of all the tropical plants that they have. And I guess it's supposed to taste the best.
and they named them. They
Yeah.
named the plants that the bees get the honey from that make
Oh,
it
yeah.
so unique.
Yeah. And we grow just about all of them. So I'm excited about that. Being able to have the, the, the actual tropical plants that make the honey in Hawaii so amazing. And if I can get my bees to produce from those trees, I mean, I'm telling you, when some of these things flower, they smell so good. Like passion fruit, that was one of the main ones, and we have them.
And I kept saying, I was like, I seen on something that this honey come from Hawaii and it's so unique and expensive. And I was like, I know I saw it on something. He was like, I don't know. Look, Big Island honey is amazing. And
Mm,
that's what they were. I
mm.
said, Homestead Rescue. We saw it. It was a long time ago. And we laid in bed until we found that episode. Oh my
I'm
God.
excited about that, guys.
And we found that episode. I was surprised. They started talking about the honey, and he was like, we got those plants. We got those plants. Oh my God, y'all. I'm
So
ready.
yeah, that's gonna be good, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And I'm gonna have to send some off to BI Homestead, let them check it out. If
They,
I'm saying that I'm gonna be successful this winter, and my bees are not gonna take off on me in the spring,
yeah.
and I'm gonna do wonderful things. But I'm still learning. Um, I'm having fun learning. I'm excited about the whole journey. We actually part of the bee club now, so we actually go to meetings
Yeah.
and we're trying to learn as much
We don't have a manuka
that
plant yet,
honey.
but I use manuka honey. That's what I used to use on
Mm-hmm.
Sandy's wounds. If she had a skin tear or something,
Mm-hmm.
I would always put manuka honey on it. And I promise you, that lady would like heal up overnight. I'm like, what you got in you? But that manuka honey is good for wounds.
She life done free. He said if you look at her wrong,
Hey,
you get stung. Well, we got, as you can see, we had calm bees now. One time they got pissed off when I put that smoke on
ooh, they were hot.
them.
I was like, okay, let me
But they
get
was
back.
all on top of the box, so I had to get them to go down so I wouldn't, hurt none of them. But you know, uh, they were just calm. They didn't worry about nothing. She was standing over there with no suit
Nothing.
on,
No,
and it
nothing.
didn't bother her.
So Cassandra says she's trying to like honey.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, the honey you buy from the store all tastes the same. If you get organic or pure honey, it tastes just like the bottle. The bottle you take home tastes like the bottle you left in the store. That's not honey.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have tried all the honey that we tried with Beehive
None of
doesn't
them taste
taste
the
like
same.
nothing we ever got from the store.
And the thing is, like, depending on the time of year, that same hive are gonna produce a different taste of honey. I don't know how they get it in the store to all taste exactly the same because
It's supposed to be organic
it's supposed to be.
and
But
pure.
you'll see honey that people produce, and they're all different colors from light to dark. And some of them could come from the same hives. It's just different times of year when they actually going after different flowers. But you know, the
Yeah.
good thing about the most exciting thing, even though the honey all I taste is great, but I don't think I ever tasted any from a tropical fruit area.
Yeah.
So I'm dying to get all my plants to do what they need to do this year, next year, and my bees to go in there and lap up all they can, make some delicious honey, so me and my wife can enjoy.
The first time I had different honey was with Beehive. Like I didn't realize all honey is supposed to taste different.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, they harvesting pollen from different plants. I'm so used to just going and getting honey from the store
Mm-hmm.
and thinking we got pure honey. It tastes okay, but it tastes nothing like you could actually taste the plant that the bees were harvesting the pollen from. I was like, that tastes kind of minty. She said, okay, that came from my mom's house. They grow a lot of mint.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, that is amazing. I had never tasted them back to back where I could compare them, so that was excellent for them to be able to do that.
This is the plant you like that Sue talking about.
What about plumera? Do you have any of this one? No, we don't have any plumeras. They're easy to get here because they sell them in the big box store.
Yeah. That is
Um,
that the one you wanted?
Plumera,
Is
they
that?
got the late they the flower for the lace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I did. I grew them once before. It did pretty good for a while, and then
Good evening,
I
Soil
left them out
family.
on too long in the cold, and they didn't like it. But
Mm.
Plumeras are pretty easy. You can just pop piece off and root it. But you know,
Most honey in stores is honey product, not honey.
okay, so that
Ooh,
makes sense.
fireweed honey
Mm,
is amazing from here in
we're in Alaska.
Alaska. So do they sell it like
Fireweed honey.
fire? I never heard of that.
So fireweed is a name of a plant.
So honey in the store is pasteurized, also fed.
The bees
They
to
also,
commercial
yeah, commercial markets
corn
with
syrup.
corn syrup.
Okay,
Yep. So none of the, you know, I was like, hey,
yeah.
the honey was great, but it was all different. Sadly, I lost all those bees. California fun. Oh man,
Mm,
yeah, that's sad.
yeah.
What's up, Ziggy?
I ain't gonna lie. I got a little bit of. I'm a little bit anxious about the fact that my bees gonna take off from me.
Hey, Jose.
But I'm new. I'm trying to do everything I know to do to make sure that don't happen. But you know, until I actually done it a couple of seasons, I won't know if that's that if I'm doing enough.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm listening to everybody. I got my mentor over there. Bi Homestay. He guided me. I got the classes that we're taking, and I'm looking at other people videos online also just to
well,
make
well,
sure.
hold up. Let's talk about those classes we taken
Mm,
because they are on a wildlife
refuge.
refuge, and they have animals just roaming out there,
Okay.
and we go out there at night and got to get out the car. That didn't set too right with me. I was like, but they got everything out here.
Yeah, but it ain't nothing gonna hurt
Like I left Georgia and went to Africa somewhere. She was like, yeah, they not gonna come and bother you.
you.
Okay, says this one time
If they want to
wild
move,
plant.
what you say? If they want to move, they're gonna move. Scroll back up.
Oh, I'm not sure where you were.
I forgot who said it. Go up some more.
Oh,
Salala, it's not that high.
um, yes, indeed. I don't know because I'm here.
If there you
Oh,
go right there,
if
dark
they,
lo- dark lord. If they
yeah,
want to move,
they'll move.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to be on top of it. I'm looking for the swarm cell, the I guess the swarm cell B queen. I'm looking to make sure they don't create one of those, and if they do, I'm trying to be cognizant. But waiting 2 weeks, like they could easily produce that queen cell and take off in between me checking the hive. So I'm excited, but all that I'm one of them people that the challenge is somewhat of fun. I love learning, so I want to pick up the pieces that I don't know to make me the better part, the best I could be at what I do. So I'm in for it. I'm all for it.
Great advice. My wife was looking for it. Somebody said, let me go back. I think it was Caroline. Said, go to Bee College at University of Florida. They have a beautiful new operation there, night and weekend classes. Hmm.
Mm. At the
Sound
university, okay.
University of Florida.
Yeah. So it's so much stuff now. Unfortunately, our classes kind of at a hiatus for the rest of the year, right?
Um. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not a lot. I hate that because it's so much I want to soak in.
Yeah. We'll have something. Hey, Aunt Tia. Um. Audrey living life. We'll have something in January, I think.
Well, January is going to still be cool, so
Oh,
we can't really do
yeah,
much.
I think they'll be getting ready to get started for beekeeping season this year or something they
Hmm.
were saying. So yeah, right now they just chilling.
Yeah, so it was a lot of hands on too. Um, we did get to meet some new people, some new beekeepers, new people that's interested in it also. So that was pretty cool because they had all the questions and concerns that we
Hmm.
have. You know, the difference is we already got some bees. They haven't even gotten theirs yet. They're
Yeah.
just looking into finding some information out before they get them.
Yeah. One guy said he was trying to figure out if he wanted to get bees, but I'm like, okay,
Mm. So life done free. How many you got? You say every time they
nah.
they produce. Now, see, that's a lot of questions right there for me. You know, actually, when to take out the queen cell so you can actually transfer them. How long you wait, and if you wait too long, I mean, you kind of, you know. So it's a lot. You know, I'm still learning, but I'm interested in it, and we're supposed to learn in the class how to raise queens. I think from what they said, we're going to learn at some point how to raise queens. I guess if you want to sell them, or if you just want them for other boxes. So I'm I'm ready for that.
You ready to raise queens?
Ready to raise queens.
Hey, Farmer V. So the bees, they play a huge part now in our homestead. This is our first spring with them, and other than bee balm, is there anything specific that you want to plant for the
Well,
bees?
we're gonna plant way more passion fruit just because, you know, that's turning.
Yeah,
So we're gonna plant way more passion fruit just because I want my bees to have more than enough of that.
man.
Um,
I just can't think of. I mean, oh,
well,
blue butterfly. I know I want to
blue.
plant that back there.
Now, what we heard is blue butterfly. They can actually produce a purplish looking honey.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
yeah,
So
that'll be
I'm
neat.
I'm I'm there for that. Anybody here that raised bees ever grew blue butterfly pea
Yeah.
and seen any difference in their their honey?
Hey, hello, Bammit. Bammit said, "Do you still get a little shaky when you're around the bees?"
Not with all that stuff on. And I walk by the hive all the time. Like I get really, really close to it without nothing on. I try to stay out of their flight path, which in when they come out of the hive, they just kind of go off into the sky. I try not to stand right there. But other than that, they don't bother you. I
And
mean,
not wear black.
yeah, I haven't. Well, I have been out there with black on. They just, I don't think if we do nothing stupid to them,
They won't
they
bother you.
won't bother you.
Yeah. Thank you, Psalm 146 for that super sticker.
Nah, I
We
appreciate you.
appreciate you. Team happy in
And
the
another
building.
thing is, we have calm bees.
Yeah.
There are different varieties and different kinds of bees, and ours are calm. You know, I say that and I go out there and get stung tomorrow, but I haven't got stung yet, and you can kind of tell when they get agitated because they start buzzing real
They
loud.
get busy real
Yeah,
fast.
and that's something I was told when I got them, but I'm not playing Superman. I'm not playing like I'm experienced because I'm gonna have my suit on, which in just my top and my gloves on every time. Now I have opened it up with shorts on.
Hmm.
They never stung me.
Now the sugar cane, they can harvest something. Sugar cane or is it lemongrass?
Lemongrass definitely.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I
I
wonder if they can harvest something off the sugar cane too. What's up, GT Junior?
don't know. I don't know. So we got plenty of that. I don't know what he was saying is I guess the sugar is not considered actual nectar, but the plant may be. I don't know. So That's a good question for anybody in the chat. Do they actually harvest anything off the sugar cane?
Mm.
Well,
We
we try
try
to
to.
get black licorice honey. It's almost like
The bees have a mind of their own.
mm,
Have their
that
own
plan.
plan.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
So
interested, man. This is to me that's cool. Y'all guys who've been raising bees, for a while, man. Y'all just don't know, man. I'm excited. I'm ready.
yeah,
You know,
I'm ready for some honey. I mean, I wanna. I My biggest thing is the different variety of honey we can get. That's what I'm ready for.
mm,
What variety do y'all have? Mine's coming in March. My husband said
Italian.
he gonna wear his suit and record from the kitchen window.
He gonna be just like her. He gonna be a little nervous at first,
I
and
wanted to
then
see it as so bad. I was like, I'm like, okay. It's the sound is intimidating, but it's not bad. That little short, I mean, we did like a 5 minute live today out there while he was in the hive. It wasn't bad. I had absolutely nothing on and they didn't bother me, but every now and then it felt like something was it might have been in my mind that something bounced off my forehead, but long as you don't fight or
yeah, we were told just don't swat at them.
and we were told that by a child. He
Yes,
said, long as you don't swat at them or get crazy, you'll be all right.
yeah,
We have son taught us that, so
yes,
you know, learn
yes.
from the child. Like listen to that kid because he know what he's talking about, and
Mhm.
it's the simple things. But our natural reflex is like, but that's what make them mad. So I have to keep in mind, don't
Yeah.
fight them, and they won't fight back.
So I do want to split my hive in the spring, so to have another hive. One of the plans we are making for the spring is we're building beds where we will grow nothing but herbs and plants that the bees would enjoy. So I'm gonna put them in between the hives.
Mm,
You know, I say I'm only gonna have 2 to 3, but who knows? But I'm gonna put herb beds in between.
yeah, keep them busy.
So that's one thing we are planning for the spring is to get those beds done. I already got 2 beds
Yep.
already completed, and
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
filling them with a bunch of organic matter,
So it can break
and
down.
yeah, and trying to get it to a point where it can break down. But the stuff I'm planning on putting in there, it don't really have to break down as much because it can actually live in that
Mm.
in that soil or that medium.
Yeah. So Dark Lord, we did. We were there. It was late, but we came in a little later. We won a pasta maker,
Mm,
which will come in handy because we're gonna make some pasta
yes.
very soon. Soon as that machine get here, as a matter of fact. My husband loved pasta, so
Mhm.
that is right down our alley.
Yes,
But thanks for that.
that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be all for that. Some
Yeah.
fresh made pasta. I don't think I had.
You have it?
No.
I have fresh made pasta and it was made by a 97, I think she was 96, 97 at the time,
Mm,
Italian. When I say that woman could make some pasta,
mm.
boy, she was so little. One of my clients, but she would make pasta like once a week. Good. So hopefully I won't disappoint her.
Yeah. Hey, if you got that suit on, I mean, you won't feel them crawling if they do happen to crawl on you. I don't think none of them just landed on me and crawled around on me, but
Yeah,
I
maybe.
wasn't concerned about it either.
Yeah, I don't think any landed on me, but it was just mental that something gonna sting me because I'm the fool out here with nothing on. But
Yeah,
I wasn't in the hive per se, but I wanted, I had to get my camera in there. So, but other than that,
yeah. I'm more concerned with wasps than I am with my bees, honeybees.
yeah. Now we both got stung by wasps, and we
Mm.
didn't even do anything to them. They just stung us.
Well, I think you actually brushed against the limb they were on, and we just didn't know it was there.
Yeah, he stung me.
Hmm.
Hey, Belinda and Chuck, how
What's
y'all
up,
doing?
Chuck and Belinda?
Uh
You
oh,
ready?
he ready. Hey y'all, peeked in. Oh,
On my
on my
bees.
bees today.
Oh yeah, how they doing? Because I had a surprise, but
Oh,
I guess it would have been a surprise since it's my first year.
Oh, it's when they get in the suit,
The fun
the fun
starts.
starts. Oh,
Oh, I'm buckled up. I don't put on my suit myself. I actually put it on,
and then I
and
zip them
she
up.
go ahead and zip me up because I can't see exactly what is in there, and I'm not the most flexible guy. I can't reach what
Nothing.
I can't
He
reach
can't
myself
reach
up.
nothing. He like a bear. Hey, Janet, Ronnie
I
Weaver.
can't even reach my hat to put on my head. If I can't rock it up, it's just not gonna
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
So she had to be there to secure me.
So let me I know it's a lot of new people here. If you type soil family, one word, I see GT Junior was asking
Chose you.
360 for his link. So if you type soil family, one word, Nightbot will shout your channel out. That way, we can all become soil family and support each other.
Mhm.
And if you type joke, Nightbot will drop a corny joke. He might be on it tonight, and I'm sure he might talk about bees, but we all want to be connected so that
That's right.
you know
That's right. So if y'all are new, I'm Bobby. This is my wife. She's Sherry.
Sherry.
We're the Blacks. We're Blacks Tropical Homestead. We live in Georgia and we grow tropical fruit. So it's a subtropical area. We do grow tropical fruit, but we grow a lot of citrus now, some
Lots.
peaches,
Hmm.
um,
Apples,
apples,
things allowed.
yeah, and we grow vegetables. So
We
we
got
also
broccoli.
raise,
We got broccoli
yeah, them
out
things
there.
are growing like crazy.
I'm excited about
Man, the
this stuff.
stems on them things like that big around, it's crazy.
I'm ready for it.
And we also raised you know, chicken and rabbit and
Quail
quail
and
for
dogs.
meat.
No, not for
No,
me.
the dogs are not for meat. Those are our protection,
Yes.
security. Which in I think my male needs some protection from my female right now because
Ooh, she about to eat them up.
he
She
won't
about to eat
stop.
them up. They were tied up yesterday, y'all. I was so nervous. I'm like, Nala, keep still. Don't hurt my boy. He was crying like, girl, you about to rip it off. What you doing? I'm like, Nala, don't turn. Just chill. I'm like out there forever with the dogs. Like, it's okay. It's okay. He was just standing there looking like, Mom, please don't let her move. I'm like, that's okay. Y'all get us some babies.
Yeah, so we may have puppies, here in a few months. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Augusta, yeah, you was only a couple hours from here.
That's all. So, Life Done Free, you go live tonight, right? I live in Columbus, Georgia.
Columbus. That's where my sister. Well,
Yep.
yeah,
I
my
think
sister.
she's in Columbus
Hmm.
right now. So, yeah,
Hmm.
it's good.
Well,
But
I think she lived right on the cross. Is she in the Alabama?
no, that's Sunshine in Alabama. She
Yeah,
right across
the border.
the other side. Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah. So,
Yeah, we got some Soil family right by you there.
yeah,
They right in Alabama on the other side of the line.
I've been watching ever since the Beaver Butt. As I pop in, I come in y'all live. Once we finish our live, I usually come to y'all, but we go and eat. So I just listen, and I'm not in the chat, but we definitely be listening. So I just can't remember what time you actually go live, but y'all make sure y'all check Phoenix City. That's
Mhm,
what. Yep,
mhm.
in Phoenix City, right across Alabama,
GT, remember all that stuff, even though he all the way in Alaska.
in Alaska. Yeah. So my old pastor is in Columbus, Georgia. A lot of
Mm,
people in Columbus.
mhm. So,
360. Can you hit Soil Family in the chat? Yeah. So GT Junior trying to find your channel. 360 type Soil Family, one word. Okay. Life done free in 19 minutes. Okay, dokie. Let me see. I'll drop it for you, GT. But definitely think about what you
what you
want
gonna
to
do?
grow,
Hmm.
because if you wait, like I said, you'll have a hard time finding seeds you need. Think about some of the things, like we wanted to grow enough tomatoes to get us through 1 year.
And we failed.
We could not do it, but guess what? We got a raised bed full of tomatoes right now.
So our secret is going to be to start really, really early and quit during the summer because our summers are way too hot.
They are horrendous.
And of course, the bugs are crazy. And then what we're gonna do is closer to the fall, we're gonna start another one.
Yeah.
And our plants,
Chill, boy.
once the temperatures start getting better, they
It's all
actually
right.
grow really well here.
It's all
So
right. Hey,
then we don't
Gina.
have as much as the problem with the bugs because I mean they demolish our plants in no
Yeah.
time.
In no time. That's all right, boy. You don't have to cry.
The
It's all
biggest
right.
night.
Gina versus Gina just had a giveaway.
Mm.
So when I popped in while I was getting dressed, she was like, "You just missed the giveaway." Oh, that's all right. My favorite fried green tomato. So we probably need a good. Oh, he dropped it. GT. Let's see. Let me go back. Probably need a good fried green tomato recipe because we ain't convinced yet.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really taste anything except whatever they fried it in.
The batter, which
Yeah,
wasn't
it wasn't
nothing
that
to
good.
brag about.
Mhm.
All right, GT, I'm gonna drop it. 'Cause I don't know why Nightbot didn't, but go ahead, babe.
Yeah, so that's one of the things we were doing this week is actually preparing ourselves for the spring. Now, I think we might have started a little too early with trying to get certain seeds, but the bigger we can get them before that time comes, the better. But it's still a little early. We go best around have fruit in the pot in our greenhouse before we can actually put them in the ground. But as long as it's something that keep on producing, it'll be okay.
Yeah,
Um, I did put down a lot of garlic, a lot of onion, you
chill,
know,
boy.
because we good, we good. We still have pretty good growing season right now, and I think it'll get started really well, and then we could be at a harvest that pretty early. So I think that's a good idea. This will be our first time doing that, and I'm gonna go ahead and raise up if our tomato plants don't make it through the winter, which
I don't
they
think they'll.
probably won't.
Yeah, they
Or
look great
maybe,
right now, but
yeah, maybe I can actually cover them up really well because with our winter, we rarely have cold day and night.
yeah,
We have really cold nights
and
and
then
it'll warm up.
yeah.
And it'll at least get to generally at least to the 60s.
Hey, Beulah.
But sometimes they get from 30, 40 all the way up to 80,
Yeah, because during the day we had those little pop up tents, but every morning I had to go out there and pull the tent open or the little greenhouse open so that the mangoes could breathe because it's just too hot during the day. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's the bad
So
thing.
yeah, it's a
Oh,
little
let me go
tricky.
back. Can you can your husband do a video on different types of bananas you have, taste and texture?
Um, sure. You know, I can do that.
Work on
Mhm.
everything you got. We have 12 variety.
Yeah. So I'll put something together. But the thing is, I gravitated to picking the bananas that to me are good.
Yeah.
So with mine, the
Oh,
textures
chill.
are generally the same because there's a certain texture I like in my bananas,
Yeah.
which is smooth. Um, all of them is soft, but they all smooth. Some of them can be a little different. So the tastes are different. So you go from a variety of different tastes. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Mine's
that's
the
not a
best.
problem.
Mine's tastes the best. Even better than ice cream banana. Mine's tastes the best,
Mm,
which is a little hint of apple
mm.
to die for.
Yeah, so that's the manzano, call it the apple banana.
Yeah, it's delicious. So the good thing about traveling down south is you can taste a lot of these different varieties. But when we went to go on bananas, oh my God, talk
Mhm.
about banana overload. He had little balls, he had big fat ones, and he was like, "Here, just taste this." I'm like, Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
yeah. And so some of them, the only difference is on some of them the level of ripeness you need to let them have before they actually taste the best.
Yeah, they almost look like they get ready to rot.
Mhm.
The peel will start turning real brown, but they taste, the browner it is, the more sweet it is.
And that's not the same with the store bought bananas. So, and Cavendish, we actually have those. They're store bought bananas. They just taste different because we allow them to stay on the tree and ripen,
Mm.
longer than they do across seas
Yeah,
because they got to pull them when they green because they got to ship them.
yeah, and they go and they need to go right in the trash when they get here. Like when
And,
we go to hotels, I'm like, dang, I want a banana, but I can't make myself
but
eat
see, the
that.
thing is, we get bananas from down south. They hotels, they actually produce those bananas down there. So, they don't necessarily have to buy them from somebody who's shipping across the seas because they're in the tropics.
Per 70s, any bananas have seeds. So he was talking about that, right? Going bananas, the bananas with seeds.
But bananas with seeds, they consider those ornamental
Song
bananas
is crazy.
because
Thank you for that super sticker song. A banana.
they consider the ones with seeds ornamental. There's a lot of them that do have seeds. They have very little pulp.
Mm.
It's not that you can't eat them; it's just not pleasant because the seeds are rock hard.
Ew.
The plants generally are pretty, but they just grow them for just for looks.
Yeah.
And if you're not familiar with your varieties of bananas, you probably got one that may be an ornamental one.
Yeah.
Some people say that, oh, I grow bananas in my zone, and they in a colder area. Is It may be one of the ornamental bananas that can tolerate
Yeah.
a little bit of cold.
Miss Shirley said, I have a dwarf Cavendish. How tall will it get? Supposedly.
5 feet,
No, I mean, Thor.
but
Merry Christmas, team. Happy
yeah,
here in the Philippines.
5 to 6 feet.
Chill, boy.
But we have them, and we saw them at Going Bananas. Look totally different, but he did give me some information. Why I thought I was fertilizing my plants
Too much.
too much. Well,
Not enough.
right. I
Yeah.
thought my plants are big, like they getting enough food, and go to look at his, and I'm like, that's a what? Like,
Mm.
no. So I do need to talk about that a little bit more so people can be knowledgeable on how to feed them. Because when I tell people to feed them a lot, they think more than what they feed their regular plants.
Yeah. I'll be
And
over that tag in a little while. I'm coming to see me. Christy said, I don't know how to plant bananas. I only plant eggplants. So that's something we never go grow, Christy, is eggplants. We don't eat them. So,
right.
yeah. Can I ask, is it do bananas have seeds?
No. Well, not dessert bananas. They don't.
Yeah.
You grow bananas from rhizomes. They will grow and they will produce a pup, a lot of pups.
Yeah. So
And you actually just separate them from the main plant and move them. You don't grow them from seed.
so Junior said
But
that
you can grow ornamentals from seeds.
he sent you a picture of his banana plant and you
Oh yeah,
saw it.
yeah, I did. You have a tissue culture, which is produced in the lab, and they grow them, and they good because they disease free.
Mm.
You ain't got to worry about no pathogens from somebody else's yard being transferred to yours. The bad thing about them, it takes them a long time to get to where you want them to be so they can actually fruit. But time, you got time.
Yeah.
Only thing, like, I've never been good with tissue culture. I bought a few of them some
Wipe 'em
20
out.
years ago, and I did, they just vanished on me. But I did not have the knowledge on moving them from inside to outside, not realizing they were all grown in a grow tent, or so you put them directly in the sun or someplace like that, and they
They'll
just
fry.
die. Like
Yeah.
they're not used to it. So I have lost a lot of plants like that, and tissue cultures are a little temperamental. If you get them real small,
Yeah.
you got to be real careful with them.
So that's Dirt Road Destiny says she didn't realize that there were ornamental bananas.
Hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
chill,
actually
chill.
beautiful. Like you see some of them, they got green and red leaves. I mean, and some of the fruit that they or the flowers they put out
Good.
are beautiful. The bulb is beautiful. Um, I love the way banana plants look. So I'm not against having an
Ornamental.
ornamental.
We have one.
Yeah, we do have one, and but yeah, you're not going to eat the fruit. You
Yeah.
may be disappointed when you think that you're actually about to get some and realize later on that it's not. I mean, you'll get to enjoy the experience of growing it.
Can bananas stay outside all the time?
It depends on where you live.
And we never bring ours in the house, or ours are all
All
in
of
the
them in the ground.
ground except my soul. We didn't
Yeah,
put my soul in the
and that
ground
was
yet.
about mistake because I lost it. I lost it. I had so many plants to put down, and it was sitting right up in one of my humongous banana trees, and I didn't realize it was there.
Just south of Macon.
So
So GT Junior said, "How in the world did you know that from a picture?
you could tell by the way it looked.
You really been studying, Bobby." So out south of Macon, it get kind of cold out there,
Yeah,
right?
it do.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Tiger trying to eat your laptop.
But you can still grow a banana up there. What you gonna have to take some extra precautions,
Hmm.
and
Protect
it's
that tree.
going to die back. You just gonna have to start, cut and let it continue to do its thing.
So that's the thing because it'll turn brown, and most people think the
It's
plant
dead.
is dead.
Mhm.
But I guess you'll do videos showing, you know, the stages of preparing. You already showed some shorts on preparing your plant for the winter or the cold weather, and then you'll show what you do when you get ready to, because you basically chop everything down out there.
Yeah, I don't chop it.
Well, not completely.
Yeah, I try to leave no more, no less than 3 foot of trunk when I
Mhm.
when I do cut back. And guys, banana plants are ugly when they die back. A banana plant is majority water. I mean, and
And it's a
any
plant, not a tree.
frost, yeah, any frost will
Chill.
tear your leaves down. Will turn them all brown and make them die back. Not a problem unless they're in front of your door. They look horrible,
Yeah.
but just let them do what they're gonna do. Wait till the weather starts to warm up. Cut that plant back some, and that's going to depend on the size of your tree. If you're going to say in making, if you're going to put it in the ground, you put it in the ground when your weather gets good. You
Mhm.
feed it like crazy and you water it like crazy.
Get it
Let it
strong.
get real good and strong, and it will make it through your winter. Even if you have to pile it up with a little bit of debris to protect it from, the cold a little bit,
Mhm.
you could do that. But if it's a little tiny plant, you don't leave that. Don't leave that outside. You leave that in a pot, protect it, and then put it in the ground when your weather gets good. And in one season, you should be able to produce a tree that's probably 2 to 3 feet up until 10 to 15 feet if you
Yeah.
feed it and water it correctly.
Properly. Mhm.
And planting it in the right spot is important.
Yeah. And
So
keeping the pups, not letting a bunch of
mhm,
pups. It throw a lot of pups,
yeah,
right?
it does. So producing bananas on your trees, if you are doing it for the bananas, you don't want to have a whole bunch of pups on your tree because
Mhm.
all that is doing is taking away the food from the main plant to grow. So you just want to keep one, and then as after that, you can let another one grow once I got the nice size.
Yeah. Brooke said, I'm praying mines make it through the winter. So you put One of yours in the ground right broke. Is it? Should he still be feeding it?
No, well, not up there. No,
It's too cool.
no. Yeah,
But you
once
do need to put
yeah,
grass
yeah, I
clippings
will
around it
protect it because long as you can keep that rhizome good and keep some stem good, it's gonna actually shoot back up as soon as the weather get warm.
Yeah. Hey,
Um,
Grace and Fire,
try not to. Hopefully, you ain't got it in an area that holds a lot of water.
and get no sun.
Yeah, hopefully you got it in a good spot.
Calm down, boy.
Because being in an area that holds water is good a little bit when the plant gets big,
Yeah.
but it's not good when they're small because it will rot them out.
Hey, the chicken.
Man, I think you got it, bro, man. Hey,
Yeah.
you got it.
I brought mines in the basement with my Maya's lemon.
Mm.
Yeah, and see you. I think you get a lot of snow out there, right, Miss Shirley? So plenty of sun. That's good. That's good. So I hear that a lot with tropicals that if you get cold weather, you should plant them somewhere where they get a lot of sun, especially in the winter,
Mm.
so that they can help keep them good. But
Yeah. Well, with banana plants,
hey, hey, chill,
they are
sit.
sun loving. So if you give them enough sun, enough food, enough water, you're gonna have success with your banana plants.
Yeah,
That's just all to it. But you got to give them food. A lot of y'all gonna be the opposite of me since my passion was the banana plant before it was anything else. I learned how to feed them, and now I will overfeed some of my other plants. Some of y'all started with other stuff, and y'all gonna underfeed your banana plants because y'all gonna think it's too much.
yeah. He will overfeed anything. Hey, Brampton God.
What's up, Brandon?
Do deer like bananas?
Who that?
Deer. Deer.
Um,
Deer.
uh, I can't say they do because generally they can't even get to them. But
Chill, chill, chill.
hush that noise up. Well, I tell you, boy, when she go in the heat, that joker is
Man, silly.
he go out of his mind.
He don't want to eat no nothing. He just now he's sitting there like,
And then we let him out with her, like she done. She don't want it no more. So she was ready to bite his head off, but he don't care. All
yeah,
he can
y'all.
do is whine.
Today is Broke Farmer's birthday. Make sure y'all wish your soil brother a happy birthday.
Internet cousin.
Our internet cousin. Yes. So let me play this commercial.
Yeah, so it's banana plants are something that you know it's actually like amazing to grow because you can literally see banana plants grow daily with the right food in the right area and water. Like to see a 10, 15 foot leaf emerge from a plant
I love it.
and it's growing daily. Like you can actually see that's coming out there, and it's amazing to me. And I think most people who actually pay attention to them, you know, a lot of people got in the area and they grow like weeds to them, but they don't realize they got this big old plot of bananas. And every now and then they actually get some bananas off on their tree, but they don't get the full potential of their bananas because they got too many plants feeding off of that one rhizome. So that plant can't produce as much bananas as it need because it has to share all that food with all other plants around it. So it, to me, that learning all that, the little pieces you put together, like I told you earlier, I like learning and I like the challenge
Yeah,
of anything.
yeah. Happy birthday, Fran. Tell Fran we said happy birthday.
No, don't cut it back, bro.
Bam,
And
Bam, it said friend birthday was yesterday.
wow, tell a friend I say happy birthday.
So you don't cut it back until the weather get warm, right?
Yeah,
That's when you chop it back. But
yeah,
then it's already starting to push through.
yeah. So cutting it back now will open the plant up to the frost. So I will leave it hold if you can,
Mm.
and allow what's there to actually protect the rest of the plant. So you should be good if you can. If not, just you have to protect it some kind of way.
Yeah,
So the leaves will fall down along the trunk.
let them stay
Yeah.
because that's like another um, it's like another layer of I mean
Mhm.
insulation.
And a banana plant grows like an onion. So when you actually cut them leaves off, all them layers of a leaf is on the trunk. So think about it like that. You have the banana plant, the center, then it keeps wrapping a leaf, keep wrapping around it and emerging. But if you cut them all off, they may just fall away from, and then you open that up and it's freezing on the inside. And the chances of you making it is not good. Like I told you, banana plants are majority water. If you cut them, water will come out. So if your plant is not growing, it's because you probably didn't give it enough water and you ain't getting enough food. But yeah, I mean, you can cut a banana plant and drink the water. It'll accumulate water in it because that's how much of it is water. So when your temperature get freezing, you know what water does.
Freeze. Yeah. Kim said I'm very late, but I want to see y'all smiling face. Did you bring bacon? I'm just saying. Hey, Kim
What's
Bill.
up, Kim?
Soil sister. I see bean juice galore.
Mm.
What's up, bean juice?
What's going on, fam?
Yeah, so when it comes to bananas, that's Bobby's thing. Purple 101, what's up? Love Lace, what's up, Soil Sister? Wanted to stop by and show my support. Hit the thumbs up.
We appreciate you, sis.
We appreciate you. Yes, we're going to get off here so I can. Bacon. Everybody love bacon. Well, we love sausage. Well, we love bacon. I like bacon. But we've been playing with a whole lot of sausage
Yeah, so we're
around
gonna
here.
release a video here soon about
Bacon and
bacon.
applewood.
Hmm.
They still here and they still blessing us. But, yeah.
I think
So
it's an interesting video, and there's a lot. I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but there's I wasn't aware how easy it is to produce a lot of stuff on our own. So, going through our journey and doing what we're doing is actually teaching me a lot. And I guess what I actually could put out is stuff that people like me are gonna benefit from, not people who have been doing this all their life. You know,
the learners.
yeah, the people who actually wanna see the stuff, and they have this information. Like all our Soul family, a lot of people have this information, but they been doing it so long that they don't think nobody else, like everybody else, know how to do it too.
But I think even some of the vets of these things can still learn some things because some people will be like, "Oh, I ain't never heard of that,"
Mm-hmm.
but then it might say, "Oh, that's something I can try." Like our little
True.
secret ingredient we found out we needed to put in our sausage to help it bind.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have? I mean, I would have never known. But so
And like we say with a lot of stuff, it's not the only way, it's our way.
yeah,
And we experiment with things that, a lot of them we just take bits and pieces off of everything that we see and what makes sense. We put it together and actually come up with something.
I fertilized my banana plant inside.
I wouldn't fertilize it while it's
Cold and
yeah,
snow and
when it's
ice.
not in active growth, leave it alone and let it do what it need to do. The fertilizer is not going to do it any good. It may even hurt it when it can't absorb it. Now, banana plant needs The sun is his battery,
Battery low.
and what's it? Pretty.
Mhm. I'm impressed with picking up because of y'all. I
Ooh,
bought
man.
one last Friday.
Oh, you tried it.
GT, I need as many seeds as I can get because honestly, I'm canceling potato and sweet
You gotta get the
potato. All hic- no, we gonna end it because it's been an hour. We have a video coming out tomorrow. I just put it in this container because I can't stop rubbing it. This is cayenne salve. I love this stuff. So Bobby will put that video together of cayenne tincture and salve, and we'll see what y'all
Have you
think.
ever grown those cool purple tomatoes? No, no, we haven't.
Yeah,
We have grown. We're growing pineapple.
pineapple
I'm
and
interested in
olives.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah. So pineapple tomato.
that's what this is, a pineapple tomato, and it's starting to blush now. So I pulled it off because it was cracking from the
Hmm.
rain,
There's a
but
quite a few of them that
that's
size
ready.
on there. It
Yep,
just the green, right?
yep.
So
Heather, we love you, soil sister. Yeah, Thor and Nala may have some babies on the way. Thor is still going crazy. Blue purple tomato Cherokee. All right. So yeah, y'all, we're gonna get off here. We will drop our cayenne tincture and salve video tomorrow. It's amazing. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. You got anything else to say, baby?
appreciate everybody for coming in. You know,
That's always doing my hands up.
we still
My hand cold?
good.
Not like they normally be. Feel good.
We love y'all. We appreciate all of y'all, and guess we'll see y'all in these YouTube streets.
Streets. That's right. Until next time, don't let nobody steal your joy. I have tomato in my backyard.